Good morning. My name is John Spadaccini with Career Services,
I'm Michael O'Donnell with Mother Teresa Project.
and today is day 6. Holy Trinity, one God,
Have mercy on us. I think today the thing that stuck out to me was the importance of the Trinity and how the Holy Family models the Trinity, which I think was great. And it even goes even further of how all families are called to model not just the Holy Family, but also the Trinity. And taking a deeper look into this, I asked the question, how? How did the Holy Family make this work? How can we make this work in our own families? And it comes down to the virtue of humility. I always think in my head of, imagine Joseph, walking, I don't know if that had stairs, but imagine him walking downstairs to the breakfast table, and in front of him, he has the Word incarnate and the Immaculate Conception. And he's called to be the leader of that family. And I think just in that moment alone, there's this call for humility that if you are in a leadership position, you don't have to be perfect and you don't have to hide your faults from other people. Right? You can be open about the ways that you struggle, and you can be open about your shortcomings. And I think that's a good thing to do. That's how we can model. If you're a leader, that's how you can model the Holy Trinity and the Holy Family in those roles. But then at the same time, there's also the sense of obedience in humility, right? So Jesus is taking, orders and taking direction from his Father who sinned, right? And I think that's so interesting that here is the Son of God, the creator of the world, the Messiah, the Redeemer, and he's growing up under the house of a lowly carpenter. But he's still open to take the leadership and take instruction from his Father, which I think is so important for us to do as well in our life, right? Depending on your situation, you might have a superior that you are taking orders from, and we're supposed to do that with obedience, even if they have their flaws, even if they have their shortcomings, right? So it works on both sides there, right? For the leader and for the subordinate. And if we do those little things, right? If we have humility in our ways, I think we can better model the Holy Trinity in our families and as well in the workplace. So that's what I had. What do you got?
Well, Father Collery was talking about the Trinity.
Right.
And when I think of the Trinity, I usually think of the Heavenly Trinity. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. And I never really thought about the Trinity on earth until I read day 6, where Father Calloway talks about, Jesus, Mary, and St. Joseph. I think that's kind of amazing how, we have the Heavenly Trinity, but we also have an example here through the Trinity on earth through Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. And then I was reading about St. Andre Bessette, and how he founded St. Joseph Oratory in Montreal, Canada. And, because he loved St. Joseph, and St. Joseph planted that seed in him to start that movement to have this oratory built. And I was just thinking, as leaders, we're all called to be leaders, we're all called to be saints. And if we learn how to love St. Joseph, we learn how to be like St. Joseph, what God can, how God will use us to build great things, either in our life or at school or even in your workplace. I just find that totally amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. No, and it all comes down, I love what you said, the Holy Trinity on earth, right? And that's something that we can model. So that's what I encourage you guys to do today. Have that humility. Do your best to model the Holy Trinity on earth and follow after the Holy Family, because we don't know what great things God has in store for us. And if we model the Holy Family, we can accomplish greatness. So thanks for paying attention. Chugging along. We'll see you again at day 7.
See you tomorrow.